Alrighty, let's get after it. It is 12/19/2025, 5:14 p.m. Sorry that there's no Tuesday episode. I hope that doesn't affect our views. I hope you guys still love us. Busy, obviously. Kyle's been busy.
Yeah, I closed on my house Tuesday, so there was quite a bit going on that day.
So, yeah, let's just jump right in this. Obviously, let's just jump right in the Bears.
Welcome to Indiana.
Yeah, so
with arms wide open.
they're definitely not gonna come to Indiana, but
No, not a chance.
it would be cool if they did, but they're not going to. This has happened before.
Okay.
It's literally just like a leverage move, just to like try to get Arlington to be like, I guess more, make it a priority.
No, 100%. I know. I was thinking about that too. A lot of people are hating on it and talking shit, obviously, and that's just sad people in Chicago. Because I mean, they're already
There's people in
butthurt.
Indiana that are complaining.
I've seen mostly Chicago people because, we'll have to drive to the fucking game. Like, so what about all the other fucking people who've been fans of your team that drive to the stadium? And then on top of it, it's like they brought it up on McAfee show, like it's actually closer in Gary than it is in Arlington Heights.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny, but
A lot closer.
yeah, it's like, to me, I don't give a shit because if most any other team anymore, there's a bunch of teams out there that are not in the place that they say they're in. No one gives a fuck about the New York Giants or New York Jets. Hence the name. No one says shit. We're the only ones that make jokes about it being in New Jersey and not actually in New York.
Dallas is, I mean, they're still in Texas, but they don't play in Dallas.
Really?
They play in Arlington. They're like a half hour away from Dallas.
Okay, so there you go. Another. Yeah, there's a million examples of this. Now, granted, it's not a different state, but again, the Giants New Jersey thing is no one cares because Northwest Indiana is basically Chicago.
It's literally classified as a suburb of Chicago.
Yeah. I mean, it's the only part of the state in that time zone for a reason. Like, so people, it's like, if it did come here, I wouldn't be one of those who, fucking, it's like, who cares,
I think it'd be great because then if it's in Gary, then that's in 697's jurisdiction. It'd be a lot easier for me to drive there, sign the book. Today, we were talking about it, and it's like hypothetical stuff. My foreman was like, someone had brought it up. I'm like, yeah, like once I'm a journeyman, if that were to actually happen, I would immediately drag up and like I would leave this company and go work there.
Yeah, why not?
I'm like, I would at least do it for a little bit. I'm sure I wouldn't be there for the entire time. I'm like, screw that. I don't want to do this the entire time. I just want to like just say like, hey, I did this or whatever on it. Like I helped. I did it.
You see that light bulb right there? Yeah. I put that light bulb in.
There was one guy that was working with us for a while. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna go sign the book. I'm gonna go work on the Bill Stadium for like 2 weeks.
That's fucking awesome.
He's like, I talked to like the office, like, hey, I just want to go do this, and it's like, if there's a spot for me when I come back, like, I would definitely like to come back.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, that's awesome. Why wouldn't you want to do that?
Yeah, it'd be super sweet. But yeah. Anyways, so Packers week again, part 2. We got to take this one. I feel confident we do take this one.
We are.
No Rome, no Luther Burden.
Yeah, what happened to him? What the hell?
So Luther Burden, apparently on one of the plays, he had came out in the game and never came back in. I guess I just never noticed that. It was like an ankle thing because you could tell like he was basically like he got tackled, but he didn't go down. He was basically like forced out of bounds. But when his foot came back, the defender kind of like landed on it. And people were like, well, was it like an actual injury or was like because it was so freaking cold it hurt that much more? Like same thing with Caleb. Yeah. When Caleb was limping off the field right before half. It's like, well, it probably just hurts a lot more right now because it's so freaking cold.
Yeah, you're stiff as hell.
Yeah, so it's like, and then he came back, after the second half and it was fine. Which shout out that game real quick. LaShawn McCoy is, I think, grasping for any like relevancy just by the things he says. Him and Emmanuel Acho, they are got to be the two most brain dead people. Did you see like the whole thing? LaShawn McCoy saying like, Shedeur Sanders is going to outplay Caleb Williams this game. And there was like a TikTok edit like someone like put up, and like Caleb Williams like reposted that. Like basically saying like hilarious, like yeah, but fuck you.
Yeah, that aged like milk.
Yeah.
I missed the entire game because I was furniture shopping. We've been so damn busy.
Yeah,
like, I've been missing so much shit. Dude. It does suck.
That game was fire.
I know, and
Myles
I'm like,
Garrett got 1.5 sacks that game.
I know, I seen that. I was like watching, like I kept checking the score, and I'm like, go figure, dude. They're beating the shit out of the Browns. I can't believe that they beat the shit out of them the way they did.
Well,
I mean,
people were sitting there talking, they're like, oh, it's the Browns. I'm like, we're talking about a top 5 defense right now.
yeah, I mean,
And the announcers kept saying, and then the announcers, like, even like when the game first started, they're like,
yeah,
this is like could be a trap game. Like,
Bro.
this is like a trap game.
bro, talk about one of the best offensive lines in football. I mean, we put up 31 on them. We scored all day. Like
We clapped their cheeks.
yeah, we
Okay, did you? You obviously had to see it. I just want to touch on this because that play, it was insane. The throw,
the DJ Moore
the
touchdown.
second DJ Moore touchdown.
Oh my God.
I was like sitting there. I'm like, holy! I'm like,
How did that even? It didn't even make sense.
one
None of
thing
it.
I feel like you will not like though. I feel like you're gonna hate on was when afterwards Caleb was asked about the throw. He's like, do you think that was maybe like an ill-advised throw? He's like, no, I can make any throw. When as soon as I watched that, I was like, I feel like Kyle's not gonna like that.
Yeah, I mean, and I think circumstantially, it's depend. Like in that moment, what's the difference if it gets picked off? We're beating the fuck out of them, so it wouldn't have been a huge deal.
Yeah.
If you're in a game like that Packers game, I could make any throw. Well, why didn't you make the throw to Cole Kmet 2 weeks ago? Why'd you underthrow him when he was actually, in fact, way more open compared to the throw you just made to DJ in double coverage? And he somehow, I think the catch was just as impressive, if not more impressive than the throw. How the fuck he got up there?
When it happened, I thought he got picked. I'm like,
yeah,
wait, damn, that's picked. But then DJ Moore is like throws the ball up in the air. I'm like, holy crap! I'm like, he caught that. And again,
that was nuts.
This game was another example. Again, we don't want to beat on this for too long. We got.
Yeah, we've been a bit of a time crunch here today. There will be no picks for this week. The only pick I'm making is the Green Bay Packers will be fucking losing to the Chicago Bears in Chicago.
I agree.
For possibly one of the last times ever. And Bears still will remain number 1 in the North, just for the record.
Colston Loveland's legit. Yeah. Colston Loveland, I think, actually might be the best
tight end in the league.
No, not best tight end in the league.
Greatest of all time.
He might be the best pass catcher on this team.
He's phenomenal, dude.
He is like getting really good. And honestly, the whole thing passing on Tyler Warren. And when I say this, I talked to someone at work today and they took it the completely wrong way. I am not saying Tyler Warren is bad. I'm saying Tyler Warren is very good. I think he's very, very good. Obviously, he was the number 1 overall prospect. We saw him in college. He was good. But I don't feel like as like bad as like passing on him and picking up Colston Loveland.
No, I mean,
this actually like worked out pretty good.
Well, kind of this is the boat that we were in when we drafted him. Is like Colston Loveland was excellent. It was just Tyler Warren was the slightly better
100%,
tight end coming out of college. And I mean, we're at that same exact point again. It's like both guys are just phenomenal. They're just both really, really good route runners, really good hands, really good block, like everything. They are just great tight ends. They're both great.
Yeah, it was awesome. But moving on to the Packers Bears. So obviously, Micah Parsons is done for the year.
Bro,
tears his ACL.
Oh my God! I mean, how tragic. And I want to get this out here now. I want to just put this out into the ether for get ahead of it before it starts happening. Before we beat the shit out of the Packers at home this week. This is the fucking perfect thing for fucking Packers fans to cling on to and cry. But what if we had Micah Parsons? If we had, quit fucking crying already. I'm telling them now.
Because Josh Jacobs is questionable. Christian Watson is questionable.
Yeah.
They both might not play.
I really kind of, I'm torn because I'm fucking in fantasy playoffs. I need Josh Jacobs to play, and I want him to do good, but I don't want him to do good for the Bears' sake.
Yeah. So that's another thing. If they don't play, that's another thing. They're going to be like, well, we were down 3 stars, and we didn't have Tucker Kraft either. It's like, okay, we haven't had Tucker Kraft since like fucking week 7, so chill
exactly.
out.
There'll be a Niagara Falls of excuses if they lose. 110%.
But if not, if say they win for whatever reason, they're going to be like, we beat you guys without Michael Parsons.
Exactly.
They're insufferable. They're actually really bad this year because, again, like I said, Green Bay Packers fans are scared of the Chicago Bears. They are scared.
They definitely are. They're extremely concerned with what the Bears, the threat that the Bears pose. Because once again, in case Packers fans, if they're out there and they do hear this and they are listening, we are still at the top of the division. We weren't in second for very long.
I think it was a week.
Yeah. Just double checking on that.
Yeah.
Kind of. It's almost hard to hear you guys from way down there.
I mean that week. The week it was after we took it. We only lost it for a week. That's what I mean. Because obviously.
Yeah.
we did not have it for the first 13 weeks of the season.
Yeah. And we don't have a tie on our record, which is, because we can.
We actually beat the crap out of the Dallas Cowboys. We did not tie them.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. Dude, that Micah Parsons thing, that was crazy as hell, though.
Yeah, that was nuts.
That sucked so bad for them. That sucks for him. That sucks for them. But, like, I seen one person.
Sorry, go ahead. I'm saying
you're good.
This is going to go into, like, next season.
Yeah, this is a big
he's
deal.
going to be out probably, like, the first 5 weeks next year.
There's a good possibility, yeah. I mean, depending on how fast he recovers.
Yeah, but if the rehab goes really well, then yeah, exactly.
I did see one guy talking about, like, bitching, saying, protect defensive players. This doesn't happen if they would have called the flag, like, thrown a flag on the play because he gets held. I'm like, bro, watch the video. I know
it was non-contact, dude. It was a freak thing.
But he got directed to the left before he had to try to cut back to the right because he had a hand on his shoulder pad, and it's like it's fucking ridiculous.
Then they're blaming the turf. Then they're like, oh, it's the turf.
Did they have turf in Denver?
I don't believe so.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
But either way, that's what I'm saying. I've seen people like just blaming the field. I mean, just the field in general, not actually like the turf, like actual field.
Yeah.
Like, well, they need to take better care of the fields, which. Honestly, okay, I do hear that argument. We've preached that things need to be better when it comes to that field conditions.
I'll tell you what, I definitely know that this took place on grass, but how about fucking Patrick Mahomes tearing his ACL?
Yeah, that's
tragic.
There was a lot of people, I guess, want to say.
There's a lot of morons rejoicing about it.
There's a lot of people like, oh, we don't have to see the Chiefs this year in the playoffs. Like, okay, they probably weren't going to make the playoffs anyways.
Yeah.
But it's like, that does suck.
You don't want to see the best quarterback in the league, and honestly, I mean, you have to say, the face of the league tear his ACL. I mean, and also, too, he's not a pussy. If he was, like, this dude balls out. Like, this team has been struggling to stay afloat, and he's been doing everything he can to put the team on his back this year. That's why he was in MVP talks. Still don't agree with it, but, like, that's why he was in MVP talks for the first 6 weeks of the year, because he's out there running around, scrambling like crazy, trying to make crazy fucking throws. He's diving on fumbles and shit that he's caught. Like, he is doing everything he can to not lose, and, like, this dude is just an absolute fucking dude when it comes to football. Like, he is a ball guy, and you hate to see a guy like that get hurt. And now, him too. It's like, man, he'll be lucky to make the start of the season next year. It's going to be
Rasheed Rice got blasted again, by the way, this past game.
Good.
He got
him.
lit up again.
Yeah.
It was like the same exact thing.
Speaking of same exact things, too, and I thought about it as soon as I heard about him tearing his ACL. In my head, I was like, something's weird.
Brady? Yeah.
The exact same 9th season in their NFL, they both tore their ACLs.
Yep.
I'm like, what are the chances of that? Both same amount of Super Bowl wins before it happened. Yeah, well,
he didn't actually tear his ACL. It's just for the script.
Yeah, no, yeah. He practiced for weeks actually to get his knee to bend backwards like a bow and arrow. Like a recurve bow.
Yeah. They're like, hey, maybe it's not scripted. It probably is, but they're like, actually, we're just gonna have to. You're gonna tear your ACL. Sorry, dude.
Yeah.
But don't worry, you're gonna get like one more Super Bowl probably.
At least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. I guess I'll do it. One more Super Bowl.
And then, really quick, I'd seen the Jets fired their defensive coordinator, Steve Wilks.
I did see that.
It's because their defense is putridly bad when they went and hired a defensive coach and took Steve Wilks from the Niners, who is great. And, yeah, they just completely fell apart. I guess Sauce Gardner was the glue.
You know who else is falling apart right now?
Staying in the same division?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was going on the opposite side of the country.
Oh, okay.
The complete opposite side.
Okay.
Puka Nacua.
Bro, he is not falling apart, first off. The fact that he did what he did, that game was nuts.
No, I'm not talking about that game. Have you not seen all the things he's been doing on social media?
I have, and I was like saying that going into the game when I was talking to work yesterday. I'm like, I just don't know how he's going to do tonight. Like, there's a lot of fucking, like, everything around him has been negative for, like, it's one thing after another. Yeah, like
what is he doing? Like, Sean McVay obviously is, I mean, every report saying Sean McVay's pissed.
That ML football post, all caps, we've never seen a coach this angry and blah, blah, blah. Like, he didn't even yell. He didn't even raise his voice. Like, he's obviously frustrated at the situation, but
I'm like, not even just like the thing about the refs, like, whatever, okay. I think they should definitely be able to, criticize the refs.
They should, but they
But
can't,
his
and
whole,
he'll
like,
get fined, and that's like, yeah.
he needs to stop hanging out with streamers.
No shit. He needs to stop streaming. Like, he needs to,
Yeah.
what is this? You are literally on the cusp of being the number one, possibly at worst number 3 receiver in all the NFL. You are going to make astronomical amounts of money, and a lot of it's going to get guaranteed to you. Why the fuck are you like pursuing this dream of being a Twitch streamer?
And he's
What
just
is
like
going
doing
on?
like stupid stuff.
The whole that dance, that shit, that kind of pissed me off because like that was not like, to me it just doesn't seem. I think they totally blew it out of proportion. I think he seems like a kind of dumb guy.
He definitely does. Yeah.
Like, he, you know, and not like to knock on him, but he just seems like one of those like kind of dumb guys that like he's just a dude, which is why he's like so good at football. Like he could play ball really well, but he's like Gronk, right? Like
Yeah.
Gronk's a fucking dummy, but he's one of the best, if not the greatest, tight ends of all time.
Yeah.
Like, nothing was said about like, hey, do this and like make fun of like how like a Jew would do it. Like, none of that was said. Aiden Ross just told him to do that, do a thing, and he's like this, and he does it. It's like, okay. And then then a guy comes out and goes, he's making fun of Jews by doing that, and then everyone just, it's anti-Semitic, it's blah blah blah. It's like,
anti-Semitic or not, you got to be brain dead as hell to be like anything that could like nitpick you, knowing that Aiden Ross is controversial, the other streamers like
that's
they
the thing.
Do things
you
like
have to
that.
be more aware.
It's
yeah.
like you're don't do that. Like, what do you are like, you're celebrity basically. You are a celebrity.
But again, why would you think, like, without that context of someone else being like, that's anti-Semitic because it's making fun of this? It's like, well, if I go and eat fucking watermelon, am I making fun of black people? Like, no, I'm not. I'm fucking just doing something. Like, you can point it out and then, you know, put it out in the ether that that's what it is, and then everyone can decide. But,
Yeah.
like, I think in that moment, it probably was just like a, hey, do this thing. And he's like, all right, like, yeah, I'll do that.
Either way, I think he's
It's crazy. But
I think he's stupid.
And then you see his fucking brother just got in
Yeah.
trouble for stealing a car of a Lakers player, like a rookie on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Allegedly stealing the car of.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is going on with him, dude? And that's why I was like, going into this game, I'm like, man, I don't know how he's gonna like. I don't know how this happened. And then 12 catches, 225 yards, 2 touchdowns later, the fucking kid. He is insane at football. He is kind of like Rob Gronkowski. He seems like a total brain dead, like box of rocks.
Gronk was really good about staying out of controversy, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he didn't.
Oh, absolutely,
he
yeah.
He was really good at that. I think the most controversial thing was like he took a picture with a porn star wearing his jersey. And
Oh no!
Like, it's like he's in a relationship with a porn star. It's like.
Yeah, I'd be too probably if I was worth like millions of dollars and just like who cares? Like and then someone at work was telling me that like Puka came out and made a comment about like how he wants to retire by the age 30 and like try to play in the NBA or something. He's like, I don't know if it was bullshit or not, and I'm like, I didn't see anything about that, but I'm like, I could believe him saying some dumb shit like that because the guy wants to be a Twitch streamer desperately, and
yeah, it's really stupid. I don't know.
Yeah, that whole everything with surrounding him is just absolutely insane.
I think he just needs to lay low for a while. Just someone needs in that front office just needs to be like, dude, you just need to stay out of the spotlight. Just go out there, play on Sundays, keep your head down. Like, yeah, just
stay out of the public, goddammit.
Yeah, just shut up and play football.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was the comment about staying in the division and teams falling apart. I was talking about the Dolphins getting their doors blown off by the Steelers, who seem to be kind of figuring it out a little bit, a little. Not going to go crazy with them, but
wild card.
Yeah.
First round exit.
Well, they're probably going to win that division.
First round exit.
First round exit, very well possible.
Yeah.
More than likely, if I had to say honestly.
Maybe.
But Dolphins bench Tua.
Yep.
Quinn Ewers is now officially the starter. Damn. I mean, this is
Tua.
Who loses their job? Is it Tua or is it McDaniel? They
If
already fired the GM. So like
McDaniels does not get fired after this year, Tua's going to get traded, get ready to learn Indianapolis, and then if it'll be halfway through next season that McDaniels gets fired. Quinn Ewers is not the answer.
No, he is not.
He's not the answer.
Do you really think that?
And that just speaks volumes about Zach Wilson, how bad Zach Wilson is if they're starting Quinn Ewers over Zach Wilson.
Or, Well, see,
Tanking.
yeah, I'd say tanking, yeah, loosely because
investigate them for tanking.
Because they did manage to get 6 wins, so like it kind of would be useless now almost. But you'd still get a relatively high draft pick where they're at if they lose out.
Around 10.
Yeah, if they lose out, they're going to be sitting
10.
up there.
Top 10, yeah.
So yeah, maybe that could be part of the logic. Like,
dude,
what do we have to lose? We might as well try the rookie out and see what he could do if he can spin it. That'd be hilarious if they fucking won out the season with Quinn Ewers and he was just the answer and it was just Tua all along.
That would be nuts, but I definitely think that there is a high chance that, depending on what Daniel Jones' recovery time and his timeline looks like, that Tua Tagovailoa might be in Indianapolis because
I didn't even think about it. It didn't even cross my mind.
They don't have a draft pick because they spent him on the injured Sauce Gardner. And then who else hits free agency that they could get?
Yeah, I mean that's really the biggest question though. Are the Dolphins willing to move on from Tua because they're taking like $90 million worth of cap hit by getting rid of him because they just paid him like
I think they gave him like $181 million something like that.
Yeah, something.
And then like a decent amount, I think 120 guaranteed. A lot of money.
A shitload of money. That's a big problem to have. I could see them getting rid of Tua over McDaniels though, only because I think they're like
that team's about to start a rebuild, which is unfortunate for the Dolphins. They're going to lose Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill is going to be gone. They're going to lose their starting quarterback. So they're going to have a rookie, more than likely.
Has there ever been a year in football? You mentioned Tyreek Hill. I totally forgot about his name. But has there ever been a year in football where this many of literally all the league's stars got hurt with major injuries and all went out?
I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't understand this year. This year's been
actually insane.
It's like the more they try to make the game really safe and protect the players,
yeah,
the more injuries that happen.
Somehow non-contact injuries. Yeah.
It's really odd. It's
it is strange.
Yeah.
It is strange though. This year is fucking crazy. I can't believe thinking back. I mean, what Malik Neighbors and Tyreek Hill.
I forget that Malik Neighbors
was even in the league.
Yeah, I forgot about him. But now I see him popping up on TikTok. He just makes TikToks. He reacting to videos.
Yeah.
It's really weird. Same thing with Cam Scadaboo. He's just streaming and really cringy.
Yeah,
it's a hard watch.
Oh man, that's so fucking funny.
Unlike our YouTube show. Just saying.
Yeah, this is really easy to watch.
Easy watch.
All you have to do is sit down and plug in.
You don't even have to watch it. You could just listen to it in the background.
That's a good point too. Yeah.
If you don't want to do that, so you can lock your phone, we are on Spotify, on Apple Podcasts, on anything. Just saying.
What was that other? A couple games I just briefly go over. I know again this is last week, but the Ravens beating the shit out of the Bengals was pretty interesting. I don't know what the hell happened there. Definitely lost on this. I knew I lost on the spread on that one. How the fuck? 24-0.
One of my friends was talking about that too. He's like, dude, Joe Burrow to the Colts. I'm like, the Colts cannot afford that.
They would do whatever they could to probably try and afford. They'll do it. They'll pull a Saints and go into 8 years of fucking being over the cap.
Get rid of Jonathan Taylor because they can't afford to pay him if they pay Joe Burrow. Take over his contract, basically. They wouldn't be able to pay any of the receivers. They have to eat Sauce's contract, by the way. They are taking that contract.
Yeah.
So that's okay, we got Joe Burrow and Sauce Gardner, but Anthony Richardson is now playing running back.
Yeah. Just saying.
Dude, yeah, he might be suited up this weekend.
Yeah, it's funny because literally right after we recorded our last episode, it was a day later that I heard oh yeah, he's actually back from IR.
Yeah, they activated him off IR. Tremaine Edmonds got activated. They opened the 21-day practice window for him.
Nice.
So that's pretty cool.
Love that.
Another quick thing about the Browns game. Jalen Johnson's interception. I don't know if you saw that. Shedeur was actually
I feel like I did.
The one where Jerry Jeudy, it looked like a touchdown, but he just
ripped it out of
Jerry Jeudy's hands.
Yeah, dude, Browns fans hate Jerry Jeudy.
Yeah, he's kind of like Cheeks.
He's really not though. Dude, he's really good. Look at their quarterback situation has been a joke.
If you actually watch the game, you actually got to watch the game. Shedeur was being really let down the entire time.
I do agree because I did go back and watch the whole highlight video, and I'm gonna say honestly, statistically, he looked like on paper looked like shit, and there were some throws that were terrible. But no, honestly, again, I don't think he really played that bad.
No.
I think
Also,
He's showing good
did you hear
signs.
the news, like what happened afterwards?
Yeah, that they had the wrong wristband on him for play calling. Yeah, dude,
Because his headset went out, so they gave him a wristband, and
Yeah.
they gave him the wrong one.
Yeah.
And then Shedeur, again, respect to him, because we have clowned him for being an arrogant prick and all that. He's just like, oh, I think it probably fell out. They're probably in the same sleeve, and it just fell out. He's not sitting here throwing Stefanski under the bus. He's probably sitting here just like, why does this guy hate me so much?
Yeah, right. Like it's probably exactly one of those things where it's like it's so crazy and unbelievable that he's like just got to be like internally laughing about it. Like, I'm not even gonna fucking comment on this and like throw out accusations like this is so crazy, and eventually it's so obvious that everyone's gonna see it.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna get my retribution by everyone realizing that I was right without saying anything.
Like he's not that bad like.
He's looked solid.
He's looked pretty okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I think he looks like he's going to be a successful quarterback in this league. I really
Very
do.
well
Not
could
with
be.
the Browns.
Get ready to learn Indianapolis.
Yeah, it ain't gonna happen with the Browns. That's for damn sure. Everybody's just going to Indy. Joe Burrow, fucking Tua, Shedeur.
They're so desperate for a quarterback. Shedeur would be fine. They traded for Shedeur.
But like, I'm not. Yeah, no joke. I legitimately think so. Why not? Because they're already talking. The Browns are saying if Deshaun Watson comes back healthy next year, they're gonna probably start him. Which
they have to.
Exactly.
They
With
have
them,
to.
maybe Deshaun Watson to the Colts. Browns just eat the contract. Colts get him. Yeah. There's a lot of shit that like
get ready to learn the slippery noodle.
Yeah, keep Deshaun Watson away from the slippery noodle.
Yeah.
Oh my
that's
God.
crazy. That's crazy.
But yeah, Shedeur looks really good, and it's a shame that Kevin Stefanski is doing everything he can to sabotage his career, dude.
It's like,
he is.
Does he not realize that he's like ruining his own simultaneously? Like everyone's seeing it. Like,
I'm at the point I don't know why they don't fire him. I've always been kind of like
you were like on his side at the beginning of the season. You're like, he's a good coach. He's a good coach.
That's what I'm kind of like I've kind of defended him as much as they've stunk. Like he's got a good football brain, but at this point it's like, dude, he's just. When do the Browns give up on him? Like they're just cycling through quarterback after quarterback after quarterback. They fucking suck. They sign whoever, then nothing happens.
Like
like
that he won Coach of the Year in 2020.
Yeah, like that's
in 2020.
Was it 2020? I think it was earlier than that.
Or was it 19?
I think it was 19.
Might have been 19. Yeah, but either way.
Yeah, it's like I think that for sure. Like, dude, it's time for him to go. It's been long enough. Their fucking record's terrible every year.
He's obviously sabotaging
and then
the
that
best
shit,
quarterback in your room right now.
And it's like, is someone telling him to do that? Is he making that decision? I can't imagine that that's not coming from the top.
Why draft him then? If you don't want him, why draft him?
That's a valid point. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Something fishy's going on there, though. 100%. I'm not gonna lie. I am. 100%. I'm on Shadeur's side with this one. I'm gonna ride with him.
He's been a class act about it. Again, we've hated on him before for being arrogant and all that, but lately he's been cleaning it up.
Yeah, I mean, he is still arrogant, and that's fine. But I mean, all the shit that's happening to him. So
31-3 though. Just gonna say that's awesome.
Yeah.
Because every game this year so far has been like kind of close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we needed a blow like that. That was a great win to come off of a Packers loss the way we did. Like. Yeah. Come out and like, oh, we manhandled the Browns again, and I really think that
up going to this.
Yeah, and I think that it shows a lot because the fact that it was -10, because that was where like me thinking going into that game, I was like, this is gonna be like a field goal fest. Like, there's no one's gonna want to get tackled, no one wants to catch, no one wants to get hurt, like no one wants to do anything in this type of weather, and we just straight up like, and you have a quarterback who's from Southern California, like. Playing in -10-degree weather, we see what happens with Tua playing regularly in warm weather and then trying to come out and play when it's even 30.
Well, he grew up in D.C. He's actually from D.C.
Yeah, from D.C.
D.C. is not Chicago.
Yeah, it's not Chicago. Yeah, and then you go and play football at where was he at for USC? Why am I forgetting? Oklahoma. Yeah, so like not.
Which shout out Alabama and Oklahoma play 7:30 today.
Yep, hour and 15 minutes. That's actually gonna be a fucking awesome game.
Whoever wins that plays IU.
I know.
Shout out IU.
Shout out IU. We're taking it down this year. But yeah, I mean it's just really impressive to go into that type of weather and perform the way that we did.
Yeah.
Just completely unfazed.
Absolutely. What was really cool, Myles Garrett asking for Caleb's jersey after the game. They met up face to face. He's like, hey, can I get that? And Caleb's like, you're a legend in this game. Like he's like, yeah. He's like, can I get that jersey? He's like, yeah.
That's sick. I didn't know that happened.
Okay. The best defensive player in the league respects our quarterback and wants his jersey. That says something.
Yeah, exactly.
This
Like
says
the
something.
players respect him.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit what the media says or any of that? Which
Or
now,
LaShawn
honestly,
McCoy, Bozo.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Colin Cowherd obviously switched up. Now he's like, Caleb Williams is so good.
Oh yeah. What happened?
When at the beginning of the season we're 0-2, he's like, I don't know if he can.
I don't see a future in this guy. He just doesn't have what it takes to fucking. I don't know ball. I've never played a day in my life, and I'm gonna.
Baker
fucking...
asked him, he's like, you ever played football?
Yeah, I remember.
Above the high school level?
Yeah. So funny. Speaking, sticking on that fucking Bears game, and I don't know which rooftop I can get on in Northwest Indiana that is the highest of them all, but I'm gonna need to find it and continue to keep screaming. We need to fucking cut Cairo Santos. No more Mr. Automatic from within 45. I've been saying this for the last 10 fucking weeks. He's not automatic inside 45. He's not automatic at all ever. He stinks.
I think
he's going to he is Cody Parkey 2.0. Mark my words. If and when we make the playoffs, which we will, he is going to be the reason we lose a game. I guarantee it. Because that goes into all the decision-making. When we're bitching about Ben Johnson going for it on a 4th down from the fucking, 37-yard line or the 39-yard line in the 4th quarter when we need to win and we can just kick a field goal to either tie it or be like, and he decides to go for it, it's because our kicker can't make a kick over 40 fucking yards accurately.
Yeah.
Like, that's just the fucking facts. And people need to remember that. I don't know what... He has no business having a job in the NFL at this point.
I think definitely this will be his last year with the Chicago Bears.
It has to be. It absolutely has to be.
And I think he probably knows that. I mean, honestly, he probably just retires after this. He's had a pretty long career. Started with the Chiefs.
And they made the right decision, too. Getting rid of his ass. Yeah, I forgot. I totally forgot about him. I remember watching that, and I was like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, because I was talking to Justin before that game, like that Saturday, and he was like, yeah, but Kairos is like automatic within 45. I'm like, no, he's not. And the next day, I'm like, yeah, go figure, dude. We're in a blowout. He can't even make a kick. Speaking of blowouts, which looked like it was going to be a blowout, which was not, how about the Bills-Patriots last week?
Yeah.
Bro, what was it 24-3 at halftime? The Patriots were just dog walking them, and then the Bills win 35-31. Like,
Josh Allen put on the cape.
No shit, 28-7 in the second half for the Bills. That is just absurd.
Yeah.
That is so crazy. James Cook absolutely went off too.
There was 2 fumbles though.
Huh?
I think he fumbled twice.
I thought it was only one time.
Maybe. Either way.
I don't give a shit because he did me good in fantasy. I had 102 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's cool with me.
Like that.
There was another game. Well, the Packers-Broncos game. That was crazy, too. Even the Broncos, too, man. Putting together everything they had there in the second half. And then in the fourth quarter, Bo Nix, I mean, he looked great. Rams-Lions last week, too. That was a fucking banger. 41-34. That was a crazy-ass game, dude.
Seahawks last night.
Seahawks.
I didn't watch the entire game.
Oh my god, I didn't turn it on until 6 minutes left in the fourth quarter or so.
Kenneth Walker finally did me right in fantasy.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. He had 112 yards, something like that, and a touchdown. 25 fantasy points. Love that.
Yeah, you can't fucking beat that.
We could have if he had like a 35-yard run and got him to like the 1 yard line, and they put in Charbonnet. I'm like, really, dude? That's his touchdown.
That drives me nuts.
Like, come on, that's his touchdown.
That drives me absolutely nuts. I can't stand that.
It's the worst.
Hey, J.J. McCarthy, dude, 9's the truth. Remember they beat the Cowboys 34-26. He looked good as hell.
Is he figuring it out?
I don't know, but he looked really, really good that game.
Is J.J. figuring it out? I guess we'll see. This week will tell.
You put that alter ego to bed and just stay J.J. McCarthy. He might be all right.
That's what everyone was saying, dude.
Yeah,
just leave 9 at home.
Just be you. Yeah, leave 9 at home for sure.
Yeah.
That's so funny. Trying to think of what else. There was another funny thing that I was never mind. I'll wait for that for a second. I know we got to finish this up here quick. Big matchups this week. I'm trying to think of Steelers Lions will actually be really interesting too. That division's going to be tough because of the Ravens managing to stay right on the tail of the Steelers. They could pull one out here. Ravens are playing the Patriots. That's a tough matchup. That was it on the NFL for me though.
All right.
I had did you see I think it was from last week. There was the high school football championship game. It was like Shaw versus St. Charles.
Oh, the one where the kid took his helmet off?
And cost his team the championship.
Yeah.
Yep. I mean,
that's pretty brutal.
Bruh.
He will never ever live that down. He'll never
play football again.
Probably not. I would honestly hang it up.
Like actually, like you're no college. Like no, that's just so dumb, dude.
That's awful.
That is so crazy.
I think it's kind of a stupid rule, but it is, you got to be aware of things like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No shit. Speaking of being aware, actually, how about that fucking? Oh yeah. We got to talk about that Seahawks Rams shit yesterday. I turned it on 8 minutes to go, fourth quarter.
That 2-point conversion was not a backwards pass.
Yeah, it was.
Definitely not.
What are you talking about? They showed it 1,000 times. It was totally backwards.
There's no way. That was.
He was behind the line. He was behind where the pass was. Charbonnet was standing back. Like the ball definitely goes backwards. If the guy doesn't get hit in the helmet, it would look way more obvious that it was backwards. The helmet getting nailed was kind of.
What's the rule though? That should count as a dead ball right there, because the ball is.
No, it's technically a backwards pass is considered a lateral, which is why it can be fumbled.
Yeah,
so I mean, if you
understand that.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If a helmet or a hand, if a guy dove and knocked a lateral out of the air, if he was tossing it to him, it'd be a fumble. Fair. So, props to Charbonnet for just walking in the end zone and picking it up. I mean, don't ever not grab the ball.
Yeah, that was pretty dumb though. Yeah, if you see a ball on the ground, you should just go for it.
You see that all the time, like interceptions and shit. You see just where it's clear and obvious that like either a guy was down or it wasn't a fumble, and guys just pick it up and like at least just like kind of walk away with it. Like, I mean, the situational awareness.
Yeah, that was
100.
That was not good on the Rams end. That is.
And then for the Seahawks go for the 2-point conversion to win it at the end. I mean, just. That whole entire last 8 minutes of that game was just pure chaos. I turned it on, it was 30-14, and I'm like, oh, this is a blowout.
Yeah.
Because we were busy like doing shit at the house yesterday, and then I remembered it. I'm like, oh, you have it on Prime. I'm like, it's on your phone. Turn the game on. So we were just standing in the kitchen watching it on the phone, and I'm like, just freaking out every single play that happened. I'm like, this is the toe tap catches from Cooper Kupp, from JSN, who also he's phenomenal. Let's talk about a guy who puts his head down, just plays football, does the best in the league, and then doesn't get in trouble. Notes. Yeah, exactly. That was just so crazy. That was all for football. I did see a really funny thing from like the Flyers game last night that happened. I don't know. They got caught on a hot mic. The announcer got caught on a hot mic. They went to a TV timeout. It was like on their radio broadcast, and you could hear like all the shit going on in the background. There's like some kind of announcements, and then the announcers, I don't know who he's talking to. He just goes, "Oh yeah, why don't you come down here and blow me?"
That's awesome.
The other guy is just like, he's like, I think we're still alive, and the dude just starts laughing. I'm like, it's so funny, dude. It's absolutely. I gotta show it to you after this. It's just so fucking funny the way it happened.
Actually, when I opened the X, it came up. I just didn't watch it.
Oh,
because the Flyers put out like a.
Yeah, that's what made me see it. I was like, damn, I'm like, I gotta look this up. And then I just went to the comments, and of course, like the second comment, some guy's like, for those who haven't heard it,
he goes, "While you're down there, would you mind blowing me?" That's what he said.
Yeah,
that's awesome. So the Flyers say, "We are aware of the inappropriate comment made during last night's radio broadcast and the TV timeout in the Flyers-Sabres game. These remarks do not reflect the standards of conduct or values we expect from anyone associated with our organization. Effective immediately, the Flyers, along with their radio partners, 97.5 The Fanatic, have issued 2-game suspension while we address the matter." Come on.
I honestly, if YouTube wasn't so tough on things, I really wish we could just make that the name of this episode. Why don't you come down here and blow me? Or it's so funny, dude. Or blow me while you're down there. It's hilarious.
Yeah, we'll figure something out.
Hey, and awful, terrible, tragic news. Did you see Greg Biffle and his family died?
I did see that.
In a plane crash?
Yeah, on the way to hanging out with Cletus.
Dude, that is devastating.
Like at the airport.
Yeah. It took off.
Yeah.
And then turned around and came back to land. So they must have had some kind of issue because they circled right back and then crashed when they were landing.
Yeah, not good. Not good.
Yeah, T's and P's, R.I.P.
Facts.
He was
Yeah, he was a cool dude.
Yeah, he was the shit, man. Like, he was a really fun addition to Cletus's channel. Like, when they started hanging out, not just because of, like, oh, he hooked him up with NASCAR, but, like, just as a guy, he was, like, very funny, very, like, awesome fit for the channel. I mean, and it was cool to see how, like, Cletus got him to, like, come out of his shell and, like, do his own channel and start being, like, way more, like, outgoing and everything and, like, doing more shit. It's just so crazy to think about, like, his entire, like, the last few months because of Cletus have been doing so much shit, like, that he hasn't done in forever.
Yeah.
You know, like traveling and all this other stuff, and then for it to end like that, along with the family, like, that's what...
Yeah, it's tough.
That is tough, dude. That is really tough.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah. Sorry to end it on a sad note.
Yeah, I just ruined the whole vibe of the show. It's no big deal.
Yeah. Yeah. On a bright note, yeah, we got college football playoffs, and we got Alabama probably, I hope, losing. I would rather play Oklahoma.
No, I think Oklahoma's a better team. I think Alabama's...
I think they are, but Alabama's kind of figured it out lately. I mean, Georgia's just a beast, and that game
I think Oklahoma manhandles them. That's my personal things, and I'm going to get ready to go watch this game.
You really flipped on Bama, huh? You were confident. Oh, yeah, you never went back and listened. You saying Bama was going to beat Georgia? I was just about to say you were on Bama beating Georgia, and then now you're like, no, they're going to get rolled by Oklahoma.
I don't know if I was.
Yeah,
Someone was actually supposed to go back and listen, our lazy fans.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, maybe someone could have left that in the comments for us instead of just fucking hating and talking shit. Joe Bob. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually been really good at not talking shit and just, like, actually having, like, meaningful dialogue where we can chat back and forth as opposed to just being
actually,
like...
Yeah, actually pretty good.
That's so funny.
But, yeah, I got to get ready to get out of here.
Yeah, I got to get going, too. We got a whole bunch of shopping and shit to still do.
Yeah, so thank you guys for listening. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Keep the views up, dude. I hope, us taking that episode off doesn't affect things too much.
Yeah.
We'll figure out our holiday schedule as the time comes. But cross that bridge when we get there. Thank you guys always for listening. We'll see you on the next one.
Thanks.